Hello, Aries. Thank you for joining us at Astrology TV. Here's your weekly horoscope for January 17 to 23. Well, with Mars moving into Taurus, about a week or so ago, that took some of the edge off of Aries, perhaps, but it just created a lot of stress out there in the world. We have the Sun moving out of Capricorn early in the week, where it may have been squaring your sign. In general, we're all trying to get our feet onto firm footing at work and at home, and it could be that that's what you were involved in as well in this very early part of this week. As the Sun moves into Aquarius, that's a more positive place for it to be for Aries, and in general, you may find by midweek on for the next few weeks, it's a good time to sit down and think about your life, where you are, and what you can plan on for the future, how you can perhaps make some dreams come true, or just move your life forward. With the Mercury also in Aquarius, it's in soft aspects at least all week, semi-sextile Venus and Neptune. So with Mercury in Aquarius, again, being kind to your sign and positively aspecting that Venus and Neptune, it could be especially that you might want to put some creative thought into where you're going. And Neptune not only is creative, it also is very spiritual. Perhaps you want to take some time to think about the relationship you have with your higher power. Hopefully that you do have one, and this is a good week in particular to think about your place in the universe and how you can expand on that and grow. With Venus in Capricorn, it is squaring Aries planets in general, but I'll take Venus squares anytime. Sometimes it might be an argument with a loved one, but in general, that miscommunication is something that can actually help improve communication in the future. If there's any foibles going on in relationships at work or at home, Venus, even in a square aspect at least, challenges you to find a way to get along better with people and improve your relationship. So there's a good chance you can do that this week. Let's talk about this Mars conjunction in Taurus. Mars conjunct Uranus in Taurus. That is occurring in an area of money and sustenance and nurturing for Aries. So it could be that you need to find new ways to do your shopping this week if your area is only just getting hit with some restrictions, or if you have been dealing with restrictions and you have or have not been taking advantage of online shopping. This is probably the week to do so. As well, you may just have to give in to, the flow, so to speak. It's recommended. You spend a lot of the last couple of years having disputes and fights with people, Aries, because I know the Saturn and Pluto and Capricorn indicated that. So you need a bit of a break. Aries is known to be a bit of a fighter of the zodiac, and they don't take too kindly to being attacked. But sometimes you got to let things just go in one ear and out the other, or just let things go over your head. Not everything has to be taken so seriously. Mars conjunct Uranus and Taurus is just far too reactive, and if you react badly in the next few weeks, it may cost you literally financially. So do try to keep a handle and some self-control on your feelings and especially your actions. You don't want to have any blow-ups, especially at work, or have a big dispute with your boss, or if your personal politics or philosophy really fly in the face of your corporate mission or something, you might want to keep some ideas to yourself this week. With Jupiter and Saturn also in Aquarius, first of all, Jupiter is square Uranus and Lilith all week. That's not a great aspect. It's also, in addition to the square to Mars, it's also sextile to Chiron. I'm going to come back to that. Let's cover the Saturn squaring Mars till Tuesday and the Jupiter, Uranus, Lilith package there. Lilith is representative of our most negative emotions. Sometimes it indicates our more angry side, negative temperament, our black moods, and sometimes it's to do with all kinds of negative emotions like selfishness, greed, and all kinds of other things. In square aspect to Jupiter in conjunct Uranus this week, that's not a really nice aspect. So unfortunately, a lot of people will really be showing us a lot of their bad qualities this week. Hopefully not you. Do keep in mind that everybody is under a lot of stress lately. We're all struggling with change that's been heaped upon us very, very quickly. And you tend to be able to stick handle things flying at you. You're able to move on a dime and get out of the way of things, but not all signs are. So it's a good idea for Aries to be more patient with people this week. Otherwise, you're going to find you're going to be angry all week because people are making you feel impatient. And there is the word, operative word there. People are making you feel. People don't make you feel anything. Everybody always chooses their response to what goes on. So if you're responding with a lot of temperament, explosiveness, and anger this week, then that is perhaps an area that you need to pay attention to and to bring in some more self-control. Other than that, with Chiron speeding away in Aries now, positively, it's making some very positive aspects to these configurations that were negative that I just mentioned. So Chiron can actually help bring about some healing, even if you do have some disruptions, confrontations, or conflicts this week. By the end of the week, there's a very good chance that they can be resolved or well on the way to being resolved. I hope you have a good week ahead, Aries.